AI Business Hive, Josh here again. Wanted to give you a quick look around our app, Invoice Generator. This is an app offered in some of our packages that allows you to build an invoice so you can send that to your client if you don't already have some type of payment processing platform. So when you first open up Invoice Generator, it'll bring you to show a list where you have all your previous invoices. So as you can see on our platform here, we have two invoices, for example. These are ones that we kind of just made up off the fly to test the system. So as you can see, this one right here, it shows you the name of the person who the invoice is for, the date the invoice was put together, and also the amount. You have some actions that you could do over to the right of that. You can edit the invoice by clicking the little pencil and notepad. You can download the invoice by clicking that, or you can delete it if you click the trash can over here. So let's go ahead and make a new invoice, see what the process of making a new invoice looks like. So it will pull up a screen where you're able to enter the details of the person who you're trying to invoice. For example, let's say we're trying to invoice Joe Smith at joe@gmail.com. And this is going to be his address, 111 Main Street. So this is going to be the sending info for the address. Over here, you're able to add your logo. So we added a little honeycomb here just for fun. And then we got to figure out who are we going to build this to. So as we said right above, the invoice is going to go to Joe Smith. And then Joe Smith's email is joe@gmail.com. This button right here, if you are using the CRM function in our apps as well, which might not be released yet, depends on where we're at. But you can also pull this information from the CRM if you click Use CRM. Over here to the right, you'll see you're able to set the invoice number. So if this is invoice 2 or if it's invoice 200, you're able to set that up right here. Set up your payment terms. So we have several different options for payment terms. You're able to set your invoice date and also the date that that invoice is going to be due on. Scrolling down, here's where you enter your line item information for your invoice. So let's say Joe Smith got the AI Business Hive apps. And we'll go ahead and set the quantity to 1, set the price over here to 67, and enter a description. We'll say AI apps just for fun. So once we get that information in there, we're also able to play around with this button that says generate with AI. So maybe you don't quite know how you want to describe your product or service that you're offering. You can click generate with AI, and from this, you're able to create line items using AI. So you can select how many line items you want. We'll say 2, and then simply describe the work that you did. Maybe you designed a website and social media pages. And then click Generate Line Items. It'll take about 15 seconds to come up with the information. And here we go. It'll show you website design is going to be the item name. And then the description is generated by AI for us. So again, we have the same with social media page design. Another AI generated description right there. So neat. It'll let you set the quantity and price from there. So let's say $100 for website design and $100 for social media design. That'll put the total, as you can see over here on the right side, to $200. As we finish up this invoice, we're able to change the currency. So if we want to do US dollars, British pounds, euros, we're able to change that. We're able to add our tax percentage or a discount percentage as you see fit. A shipping charge, if that's something that makes sense. And if you need to apply tax to shipping, that's available here. It'll show you your subtotal, then your grand total right here. And it'll also show the denomination of currency that you're using. Lastly, you can add any notes that you see fit right here below. And then click Save and Download. Save will save this invoice into the vault, so it's there available for you when you're ready. And Download will download it to your computer so you can send that to your clients. So let's take a look at what a finished invoice looks like. This is one I worked on a little bit earlier, but it's to Joe Smith again. We have the invoice number, the invoice date, the due date, payment terms, total due to Joe Smith, as we can see here. And then we have our line items down below with the grand total. So very easy to use, very cool app that we have available to you guys here. So check it out on AIBusinessHive.com.